What if the most dangerous person at a crime scene isn't running, screaming, or hiding, but sitting calmly nearby, watching professionals walk straight toward him? This case reveals a truth most people never learn. Violence doesn't always announce itself with chaos. Sometimes the real threat is emotional flatline, and by the end of this story you'll understand why the fourth stage of the human violence cycle is the point of no return. The moment conscience shuts down completely. Most people miss it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Officers arrived at a children's park expecting a routine welfare check. Instead, they found a body lying in the roadway. The head was completely severed, resting yards away. There were no signs of panic nearby. No frantic footprints. No chaotic struggle. That detail matters more than people realize. When violence is this controlled, it isn't rage. Rage is loud. Rage is sloppy. Rage burns out fast. This was deliberate. Extreme violence paired with emotional calm points to dissociation. Dissociation is the brain's emergency exit. When reality becomes unbearable, the mind disconnects emotion from action. Fear goes quiet. Empathy disappears. The body keeps moving, but the person isn't fully there anymore. Just feet away from the body, officers noticed a man sitting beneath a tree. Blood covered his hands and clothes. A knife rested nearby, yet there was no attempt to flee, no panic. No urgency, just stillness. This wasn't confidence, it was neurological shutdown. In forensic psychology, this is called predatory stillness. During psychotic or dissociative states, the brain's threat system stops coordinating fear, consequence, and moral restraint. The amygdala no longer signals danger. The mind enters a flat, detached mode where horrific actions feel emotionally distant. That explains something else officers couldn't understand at first. The weapon. The knife was small. Too small, they thought, to do something like this. But the human body doesn't break from strength alone. It breaks from repetition. The autopsy later revealed more than 80 stab wounds. This wasn't about killing. It was about completion. In dark psychology, this pattern is called overkill fixation. When the act continues long after resistance ends, it means the brain is no longer responding to the victim. It's responding to an internal compulsion. The goal isn't death. The goal is resolution inside the attacker's mind. That brings us to the most dangerous phase of all. There are 4 stages to extreme interpersonal violence: an emotional trigger, a cognitive justification, behavioral escalation, and finally, moral disengagement. Moral disengagement is the moment the mind rewrites reality to protect itself. It creates a story where cruelty feels justified. During interrogation, the suspect fabricated a narrative, a wife, an assault, self-defense, not to convince investigators, but to convince himself. That's the point of no return. Logic doesn't work there. Evidence doesn't matter. Accountability feels optional. Later evaluations revealed long-term untreated schizophrenia. Years without medication. Years without supervision. When psychosis goes unchecked, it doesn't just distort reality, it erases moral breaks entirely. This case isn't about shock, it's about patterns. Stillness during chaos, emotional flatness near violence, justifications that collapse under evidence. These aren't coincidences, they're warning signs. Understanding them doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you prepared. And if you think this was disturbing, you're not ready for what comes next. There's another case on this channel that exposes how stress reveals truth words never can. How the human mind leaks reality under pressure, even when the person thinks they're in control. Most viewers miss it. Don't watch that video next. If you skip it, you'll miss the psychological piece that connects everything you just heard. And one more thing, I'm preparing a 3rd video, far darker than this one. It goes deeper into dark psychology, deeper than most channels are willing to go. If you want it released soon, comment below and say, bring the next video fast. Because once you understand what's coming next, you'll realize some knowledge is dangerous to ignore.